Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Cybertron. We've lost count. Fuck, I don't know. I am your host. 483, I guess. I am your host, Scott. With us today, we have the mighty Holson.
Hello.
All the way from British Columbia, I think, it's Aikenlord.
Hello there.
Is it British Columbia?
Nah, it's Alberta. I'm from British Columbia, though.
See, that works. That works. I could smell it on you.
Yes. The smell of dead wolverines and cougars.
There it is, man. All the way from Texas, immune to the coronavirus and fucking goats to make sure they get it and spread it, it's Walter.
All right, so I got some footage here from the upcoming Beast Wars movie. They cast Nicolas Cage as Survive.
Let's see here.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. That was great. Fucking fantastic. For those of us that are just listening to the audio show, it's Nicolas Cage in a bear costume punching an old woman. It's
middle-aged. She's middle-aged.
But yeah, Nicolas Cage as Survive.
Oh, and all the way from California, it's Xavier.
Happy leap year, bitches.
Oh my God, leap year. Jesus Christ. Can you believe it?
I can. It's been 4 years.
That's true.
It has been 4 years since we sacrificed the Wicker Man to get the harvest, and now every 4 years we do it again.
This year's bisextile. Look it up. My God, if you got some spare $1 laying around, boy, we'd sure appreciate them. Thank you. We need money. We need money badly. Hosting costs money, and poor Xavier, he's on dialysis. Holson needs mana on a regular basis. So if you've got a couple $1 laying around, how about you go on over to our Patreon? Pledge just $1 or more per month on our Patreon. Guess what? You get access to a whole new show. You get access to our pre-show where you get to hear us essentially masturbate for 20 minutes to each other.
Hell
it's fantastic.
Talking about what role Nicolas Cage is best suited for in the Transformers universe. Is he a Blitzwing? Is he a weaponizer? Is he just Nick Cage coming in to shoot a pachinko commercial?
Yeah, he's all those things and more. Absolutely all those things and more.
Nicolas Cage's Survive. That ways you've got paycheck Nicolas Cage doing the normal rational thing, and then you've got Vampire's Kiss freak out Nicolas Cage whenever he switches into his mutant face.
But
nice.
What about that often not talked about, Scott, thanks for turning me to this, the Japanese pachinko commercial with cowboy Nick Cage dancing with pachinko balls? You don't remember this, Scott?
Oh, I completely remember this. But I'm just thinking to myself, I should have written about this in my book, Building a Massive Transformers Collection. $2.99 on Kindle. You want a collection that rivals the fucking gods themselves? An amount of plastic so massive in your house, it is an affront to the very gods. It spits in God's face and calls it a whore.
So, like,
get my booklet.
Any other Facebook posting.
Yeah, exactly. $2.99 and you too can blaspheme the creator.
You die, you go to heaven, and then you just happen to overhear in one room, Jesus is like, well, you know, this Titan's return line's incomplete. I'm missing a few things. And then Buddha and Gandhi are like, yeah, Earthrise was doing pretty good. I was hot with it for a couple of waves. And then you fucking kick the door down and throw down Scott's booklet and go, bitches missed out because I know the secrets and the keys to get everything.
All of a sudden, there's a tapeworm constellation.
And then that's when you put your dick on the table and go, if you suck it nice and hard, I'll show you the secrets of how to get everything you're missing out on.
You know, really, just tapeworms are so squiggly. Any random collection of stars collected any which way could be a tapeworm.
You could call it Skull X Major.
This is true.
Yeah,
however,
there we go. There we go.
After the head appendage of the tapeworm.
However, there's only one specific constellation where the tapeworm is coming out of a monster truck.
If you'd like to support us in a very non-monetary way, Head on over to the Junk Transformers Buy, Sell, and Trade. By God Almighty, we have kept so many parts out of the landfills. It's our way of saving the Earth. And just wait until they find out that juiced animated toys cure the coronavirus.
They won't happen. The collectors who have them still in package will go, "You're not getting this shit."
Yeah.
Not without a 50% markup.
Someone comes after my animated toys, they're catching a pipe wrench to the kneecaps.
And here's the thing. You fucking let the coronavirus know you're not afraid of it by shopping at sirtoys.com. You look that bitch in the eye and you say, "God damn you to hell, coronavirus. I'm going to buy toys from China. Ain't nothing you can do to stop me."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. It's an epidemic over there. That's okay. We're fucking plastic fiends and we don't care. God damn it.
I like how they're...
Show your support for China. Send them your money. Get toys in return.
I even like how they...
Fuck bitches, get paid.
There's even a transforming coronavirus on Sir Toys right now.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about that since I don't think viral particles can survive very long in shipping.
No. Honest to God. I've seen stuff like, should I be worried about the coronavirus? Fuck no. You shouldn't be worried about the coronavirus from buying toys. What kind of stupid bullshit are you putting through yourself, you dumb cocksucker?
Yeah. I mean, I think they are completely dead after about a week, and it takes way longer to get stuff from China than that most of the time.
Yeah. And here's
the victims.
Here's the thing. You're more likely to catch coronavirus off your filthy mailman than you are a toy from China.
But why are you eating his nuts from the outside? That's how you get it.
My fucking mailman's hooked on heroin and shit. Jesus Christ.
Johnstown mailman.
Now they have something. They have something up on Sir Toys, $49.99. This fucking thing is beautiful. This is a Prime Optimus. It is, Optimus Prime, but it's in black and gold.
Ooh.
And it is just gorgeous. If you want to, go there right now. TFP, Optimus Prime, APC, black gold. It is gorgeous. That's your Nemesis Prime right there.
I'm looking it up right now.
It is gorgeous.
Is this like the SDCC version where it was Skatermus with his Rampimus?
It's kind of like that. It's like Shredicus Maximus.
Okay, what's it called?
TFP, Optimus Prime, APC, black gold.
We call that Texas T.
And it is, no fucking lie, gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
Right? If somebody knelt down in front of me, presented this to me and said, "Scott, will you marry me?" I would be obligated to say yes.
To the toy. And then walk away without giving the other guy an answer.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got gold smokestacks, and it's got bright red windows.
It's
nice.
It's a thing of fucking beauty.
They have a blue one too.
Yes, they have one in blue and gold, and they have one or black and blue or blue and gold. But I'll tell you what, if it's like the other ones that are from the same series, this thing comes with an alternate head, a Star Saber, 2 guns, 2 swords. It is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chunk of plastic. And it stands a little bit taller. If I remember correctly, it stands a little bit taller. Yeah, the other one's in black and blue.
So this one has a winner's mentality, is what you're saying. He carries himself, squares his shoulders.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Do us a favor. Go on over to gmcybertron.podbean.com. Click on the link, www.sirtoys.com, !A=16. That's going to let Paul know that we sent you to him. You get what you want. You don't pay a penny more. Paul gets some business on the side, and we keep a little something, to ourselves, a little something to wet the beaks, if it were. A little something to, buy some $2 hookers with.
Yeah, or, chase his bail money.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That boy's getting himself caught a lot. It's like he wants to.
I mean, I think he has a system where he's just like, in prison I'm somebody, but on the outside I'm nobody.
I really think that Chase just gets caught to prove that he can escape again.
The real whores that need slicing up are the for-profit prison industry. And if I can get inside them, I can slice them up even worse.
Wow,
Yes.
a Republican's wet dream and nightmare.
Yep, indeed. Here's something that could be a dream, something that could be a nightmare. Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron series. They've revealed the main cast. I've looked over this. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't recognize a single name.
That could be a problem. Alyssa,
Okay, I recognize a couple of the names. Frank Tadaro as Starscream. Frank Tadaro was the Starscream from the Machinima show.
Okay.
Jason Marnocha as Megatron. Same deal, also from the Machinima cartoon.
He was a decent Megatron.
He was the highlight of the fucking series.
Agreed. And it just goes to show that series. Mark Hamill was wooden. Ron Perlman was wooden in that series. It just goes to show you need a fucking good editor and you need a good voice director to make this work.
well,
Yeah,
Yes,
whoever did the Machinima show was no Susan Blue.
Yeah, I remember I said that with this new Beast Wars film, they really just ought to get Sue Blue.
Yeah.
well it might have been
another
a problem of like they don't know anything about the characters, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mark Hamill as the Joker is really into doing method acting, and so is Ron Perlman, and you can't just say these guys are toys. This is kind of what we think their personality should be because they can't find a way to make an inroad into that character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially-
you really have to flesh them out. Yeah.
Especially since it's been for goddamn ever since Hasbro's used Optimus Primal or the Fallen in any piece of media.
Yeah. Oh, Bill Rudd.
Another voice that I recognize out of this list, Edward Bosco as Ultra Magnus in Soundwave. Has anyone watched the show on YouTube, Has Been Hotel?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Edward Bosco is the voice of the Radio Demon.
So, okay. I'm actually... Wow,
So
that's
I
weird.
am 100% on board for a Soundwave that sounds like the Radio Demon.
Wow, that's so weird because I was a fan of that girl's animations well before she did Has Been Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
When she did that animated short Timber, I thought that was genius. And then all of a sudden she's like, I'm going to do a long format one called Has Been Hotel. And I was just like, that was 3 years ago. Where the fuck's the video? And then
it came out this year.
and it came out.
Was that cartoon that took place in hell? I think.
Yes, with the like 3 or 4 musical numbers in it. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was good.
yeah, but yeah, the voice of the Radio Demon is going to be Soundwave.
Neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
So this looks like it. The
I'm
good
for
news
that.
is when you do non-known voice actors, you can at least get yourself into the characters a little more because you can go, well, at least I know this character is not actually Mark Hamill or Ron Perlman. And you can just like kind of lose yourself in and go, yeah. For a minute there, I actually believe this was someone else than the Joker.
Yeah.
It was... The Machinima series was such a fucking disappointment. No two ways about it.
Yes, but they brought
I
us
think-
Space Duster Buster Megatron. You got to give us that. They gave us Gatling Gun Megatron.
I do have a toy of Space Dustbuster Megatron.
Oh, that weird alt mode he had. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, my knockoff Devastators is cuddling Megatron.
for warmth.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is weird because he's a cold motherfucker.
But his heart is so warm.
But you know what? I'm hopeful. Like, we're seeing that there's only going to be, 6 episodes?
Mm-hmm. 20
6
minutes
episodes.
each, I believe.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. 20 minutes, 6 episodes, 20 minutes apiece. That's a long feature-length film.
2 hours.
We have we have some people that hopefully are going to really put in some work here. The fact that we have Jason Marnocha as Megatron, like I said, at least they brought back the best of.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful.
No Jason David Frank. Come on, he was the Green Ranger, guys.
I'm sorry. I can do without the Green Ranger.
He's an okay actor. He was just given a nothing part.
I seen the animation in that trailer. I thought it looked loads better than the Machinima shows.
Speaking of, hold on, going on a slight tangent here. Have you seen that they have now put out a new trailer for the next season of Power Rangers with Austin St. John returning as the original Red Ranger?
I saw that.
Does he look way
doughy,
visibly older?
Doughy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he quit acting and he was a paramedic for a while.
That's not paramedic weight.
I don't understand how paramedics. Yeah. I know another guy who was a paramedic for a bit. I don't understand how those people can get doughy because they're so physical.
Yeah, and also you gotta imagine at least one person thought they had died when they said, "Oh fuck, it's the Red Ranger. I really did die."
Speaking as someone who's kind of doughy but has a shit ton of core strength,
yeah,
I can see why. Because
here.
You don't need to be, dehydrated, shredded 8-pack abs when you're not on television.
There are different forms of fat. There's
exactly.
Jabba fat, there's small fat, and there's bear mode fat.
Exactly. Speaking as someone who is bear mode fat.
Yes.
I'm halfway between bear and Jabba. I will be the first to admit that.
Somebody like that would still be able to.
I'll admit I've got a bit of a belly on me, but if you punch me in the gut, you'll break your goddamn hand.
I used to work with somebody who was an EMT, and he told the most fucking hilarious thing of a story I've ever heard, where he showed up and unfortunately the person had died from decapitation. So this
That'll do it.
Yeah, this was early 2000s, and I don't know if the rules have changed since then. He called it in. He said, nothing we could do. The person is decapitated. And the dispatcher said, check. And he was
yep,
like,
he's dead.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what else to tell you. The head is clearly removed from the body. And they go,
it's like, what? You just wanted me to check if the sinew, some of the sinew is still attached?
Oh, it got worse. And I swear to you, I'm not fucking making this up. They said, talk to the head and see if it responds.
Just stick the head in a glass of milk and take it to the dentist.
I want to see the guy initiate CPR, and as he's pressing down the chest, his blood is spurting from the neck hole.
Even weirder though.
Each fucking press, and it's a Jackson Pollock on the wall behind.
But you know what would be even weirder though?
Sounds like it's from an Evil Dead movie.
Would be even weirder though is if he did CPR on the disconnected head, and the body somehow got the air and it inflated the lungs.
I was just gonna say that if you give
air to the lungs,
give them air.
Yeah.
Do you blow into the mouth or the severed throat?
I think the best thing to do is hook a garden hose up from the esophagus of the throat to the body. Give yourself about 4 foot of garden hose, because quite honestly, that way you don't have to bend down. You can just lift the head up and blow into it, and the garden hose will feed the air into the lungs.
Did I ever share the story from the friend I had that was a paramedic when there was this issue that he had when he was where he was trying to carry a body out of a house because he had passed away, or it was an old lady, right? And they carried her down the stairs, and at some point halfway down the stairs, her muscles and her abdomen released.
Yeah, okay.
No, they released, and then her torso sort of bent inwards and pushed the air out of her lungs, so she kind of went when they
Put me back.
when they were carrying.
Oh,
Yeah, she started.
Motherfucker.
She started making noises, and then they dropped her.
Yeah. If it would have been me, I would have put 4 slugs in her goddamn skull.
Like a fucking JonTron skit. Jesus Christ! It's reanimated.
Speaking as a reanimated American myself, I find this offensive.
How was it that you died again?
My heart stopped during an epileptic seizure, and my brain was without oxygen for about 5 minutes.
So
Wow, you were right at the edge. Yeah.
So are you original recipe Walter or Coke Zero Walter?
That's a good fucking question.
Yeah. I'm kind of. Did you see anything on the other side, or just nothing?
Nope, that's what solidified my beliefs as an atheist.
Fair enough.
It was the all spark well. It was just like
It's the exact opposite of what happens on one of those fucking Hallmark specials. It's like, whoa, this little boy died and he saw heaven on the other side.
with fucking Kevin Sorbo going, fucking liberals never see this shit.
Didn't they talk about that on Rick and Morty one time? You know, somebody was going to touch Rick, and he says, "I'm telling you, don't touch me. You're going to die, and you're not going to like it because it's just all black. There's no afterlife."
I used to aspire to be like Holson, and then Rick Sanchez came into my life.
I wish they would make more episodes of that.
Oh, it's coming. Just slowly parsed out.
Now, in Rick and Morty, they do a ton of alternate universe stuff, and by God, maybe this is what this alternate universe Optimus Prime is.
Ooh!
It's Rick and Morty Optimus.
Rictimus?
We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
We have no idea what it is.
We've got a price point, and that leads us towards a leader class toy. So that significantly narrows down our choices of mold to the Ultra Magnus / Galaxy Convoy, Shockwave, Astro Train, and Double Dealer, and the Earthrise Optimus with trailer.
What I would like to see, here's just what I would like to see. Here's what I'm hoping for. I don't think we're going to get it, but what I'm hoping for is the Ultra Magnus mold in Optimus Prime collars with an Optimus Prime styled head.
I feel like this is Earthrise.
Make it like the powered convoy.
Yeah. The prevalent theory is that it's going to be the Earthrise leader with trailer mold as Shattered Glass Optimus. I'm going to go full crackpot and swing for the parking lot here. I think it's going to be Double Dealer, redecoed as the Rolling Thunder Optimus from G.I. Joe crossovers.
Damn, you are reaching. I would have just said Toxitron and called it a day. And they retool the Vulture mode into a bald eagle because fuck yeah, America. That's does
awesome.
Seem oddly appropriate because it is equipped with a missile.
Exactly.
It's going to be 2 of the Quintesson molds, but each one of the faces is different Optimus Prime.
Fucking, I would call the missile, if it was the American Eagle, Olive Branch. Is like, I brought an olive branch.
No. You just write freedom on the side of the missile in Cybertronian glyphs.
We come in peace.
Talk softly and carry a big stick.
That quote from Teddy Roosevelt down the side, and then it ends with like just a small tag on written in graffiti. Fuck yeah.
And included as a special exclusive for this box, a Dr. Strangelove figure that you can sit on the missile.
No, it's it's the fucking cowboy from Cyberverse.
Oh,
That's awesome. I would love this.
I think we got a custom project to do, boys.
And 2 of us have 3D printers.
Yeah.
You can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I am the war room. Oh my god, the war room transformed.
Oh my god. This is yeah. So that's about all we know, and some massive speculation on our part.
Honestly,
Man.
Yes.
honestly, that is like our
I came into this
subtext
wanting
tagline.
one thing and left leaving another.
I mean, it's seriously half of what we do. It's just like, is this news? Sure, why not? It's cowboy missile, American Eagle truck.
Well, this has to be news. We've got possible new Transformers listings. Generation Select Bug Bite.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay, I've actually got something to say on that one real quick.
All right.
If Bug Bite happens, if it's, a recolor of Cliff Jumper like everyone thinks it's going to be, that'll be the last figure from the BotCon 2007 set that has been made completely redundant by Hasbro.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Because the box set was Thundercracker, Dirge, and Thrust. Those were made redundant back in 2011 with Generations. Dreadwind, who got a Power of the Primes figure.
he did.
And Bug Bite was also in the box set here, so this will be what makes him redundant. The Alpha Trion and Weird Wolf were made redundant by Titan's Return. Transparent Mirage was made redundant by the Amazon Siege box set. And Huffer, even though could be done better, was made redundant by the Combiner Wars mold.
God damn, we need a better Huffer so fucking bad.
Yes, we do.
I feel like, though, if you're going to do Bug Bite again, 13 years between this figure and the last release is kind of okay, though.
Yeah, I could see that. Now, it looks like we're also getting Hubcap.
Hey.
I can live with some new Hubcap.
Probably also from the Cliff Jumper mold.
Absolutely. Couldn't see it any other way. Generation Select Deluxe Rotor Storm. Obviously from the Spinister mold.
Obviously from Spinister.
Yeah. Rotor Storm, fuck yes. Give my Last Stand of the Wreckers some love.
Yes.
Generation Select Deluxe Hot House.
Hot House.
Hot House was a Micromaster. If I remember correctly, it was a base that had a little A10 Warthog plane, correct?
Yep.
Yes, it did.
Recolored from the Decepticon Airplane Patrol.
Yes. So
From Tailwind, that's what his name was.
that's it.
And unlike all the other small Micromaster bases that came as part of that wave, his turned into a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? All these
Yeah, that's,
reissues of Micromaster bases are just fine with me. I have been fucking digging my Weaponizer Siege figures so much right now. I have secured my third Brunt.
Now you can make Bruntanok. The Scorponok. I've seen it.
God, Bruntanok. I love that.
Somebody built a big scorpion out of Brunt parts.
Oh my god! It looks like we're getting Select's Voyager G2 Megatron,
Which will probably be the Earthrise mold done up in the green and purple stripes.
Walter, hold on.
I'm okay with that. Completely okay with that.
Yeah.
Because I have always said the final battle between Decepticons and Autobots will happen in an eggplant patch. Which means
I think that's the bigger picture here. You can't knock the fact that it doesn't matter what mold it is. It's going to happen in an eggplant deco.
yeah.
It's going to happen, boys.
Generations Selects Deluxe Roriki, which I found out was the gold fast track from Black Zarak.
Ooh.
Oh.
What
Are we actually are we actually getting that? What?
That's what the rumor is.
Well, we have a listing. We've got a UPC number for Rorichi. We don't have anything for Black Zarak yet. One can fucking hope.
Oh my god. I would fucking imagine the joy so many people would have with a Black Zarak Scorponok. One that isn't going to crumble to fucking dust at the slightest Like the fucking movement of the earth crumbles G1 Black Zarak to dust.
Yeah, if you ever get a minted sealed box G1 Master Force Black Zarak, that shit is fucking Schrodinger's gold plastic.
Exactly.
Yes, I've seen one up close. There's a place here in Edmonton that it's like half tattoo parlor, half Transformers collection on display, and there's a dude in there that has a Black Zarak.
It's like the fucking elephant foots at Chernobyl. They don't allow you to look directly at it. They position a mirror so that you can look at the reflection.
Excuse me, Aiken Lord.
I think it actually has a mirror.
You have just mentioned a tattoo parlor / Transformers hangout spot and have yet to provide photos. I'm going to need you to hang up right now, go, and come back.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. But it has I go to a collector convention every once in a while in Edmonton, and they always have a booth. And it's where I get masterpieces and stuff.
Do they cut you in on a deal as long as you get tatted by them?
I don't know.
Like if you said, give me the quintessent face right here on my nuts.
I had an opportunity to buy that Delta Magnus from them once.
Ooh. Sexy boy.
Get a different face tattooed on each side of the sack so you can spin it around.
Well,
and of course, the head of the penis would be death.
Well, hold on.
Of course.
Quintessent has 5 faces, so you have to, plan accordingly. One
front of the
nuts,
back of the nut, head of the penis.
Hold on,
There's
Scott.
5.
Hold on. I'm gonna respectfully ask you to shut the fuck up while I spin this.
No, shut the. Okay, go ahead. I love you.
I love you too. Kisses. But one on each ball, one on the penis, one of your choice, like hip, maybe around the ass cheek, but definitely one around the asshole. Got to get one around the asshole.
I just picture Xavier bending over pantsless and spreading his cheeks and flexing his anus so that he goes, the sentence is death. And like this asshole is the mouth of the death quintesson.
And it's guarded by alicons.
Oh, you put octosphincter to shame.
Get it? Gators and sewers.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I did make that connection.
Thank you.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Wait a second here.
Oh, someone's kidnapping victims getting loose.
I'll be right back.
No problem. It looks like we're also getting a Generations Clones 2-pack.
Ooh. Which set of the clones this time?
Who knows?
We don't know. There's no images. It's just a listing.
So we've already got Pounce and Wingspan, and who are the other two?
Fastlane and Cloudraker.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got all of them. We got all the clones. Be kind of neat if this was a new set of clones. Because we have the mercenaries now.
Yeah.
So it'd be neat to have like a mercenary set of clones.
You know what I'd be down for? For this Clone 2-pack to be the Runabout Runamuck mold, done up as the blue and gold Battle Charger clones from the Devastation game.
Yes! Oh. I like that. Fuck yes.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay, dude. That's all right.
Did you manage to put your victim back in the shackles?
Oh yes.
Did you use manacles?
Zip ties.
Ooh. Now, on to Earthrise. It's looking like we're getting deluxe exhaust.
Wheeljack repaint.
Yeah, makes sense. Grease Pit, okay, on Micromaster base, who I believe was like the original one. Grease Pit was a repaint of Airwave, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds about
like
right.
a remold of Airwave. Yeah, in G1. So why not have him here? We have Seeker Thrust.
Been a few years. I guess we could
Seeker
go with
Thrust.
another.
Well, we got a new Voyager Seeker mold to work with, so why the hell not?
Yeah. And of course, Like everything else in there has kind of been, hey, you know what? Already revealed. Unknown movie masterpiece. Repugnance's Revenge, Cyberverse Sinister Secret Strike Force, and an SDCC G.I. Joe and Transformers set.
So, okay.
That SDCC set, I'm willing to bet money right the fuck now that at least one of the things in that set is going to be Slitherfang done up in Cobra colors.
Oh, you'd have to, right?
That's such a great name.
That's true.
Yeah.
We did see Slitherfang, and we were like, man, this fucking stretch of road looks like a Cobra symbol, doesn't it? Should be selling me drugs.
I love that thing when I saw it. Oh my god. A little tank Cobra, jeez.
Yeah. There's a thought that I didn't think of. They could be doing the Siege Hound and giving him some extra accessories as the G.I. Joe Vamp.
You know what they could also do is for the new season of the YouTube show Cobra Kai Dojo is give us a little Transformers Cobra Kai crossover.
I'd be okay with that.
And we've got Snapdragon, whose alt mode kind of resembles an SR-71. So you could do the Skywarp Night Raven from that.
Machine Wars Starscream. He was an SR-71.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking specifically at the G.I. Joe crossover from Earth Wars here.
Damn.
And yeah, we got Night Raven, Skywarp, and Vamp Hound. And we've got, reasonable molds to do those two from.
I just really want Harmony Gold to bitch and complain again and threaten to take away everyone's box set, so that way the price of my crossover set goes up in value again.
Harmony Gold can suck a mighty, mighty dick.
Yeah, they're the most litigious company I've ever heard of. It's like everything is an affront to them.
Oh, they're not even the worst, which is the main problem, but it was hilarious because I got my set, and then all of a sudden I'm on TFW one day, and they're like, Harmony Gold wants you to give up your box set. I'm like, okay, this clickbait has my attention.
Like, I could just imagine them seeing like the new Skylinks to be and just thinking,
oh god, this is it's a Zentradi
that aircraft has legs. I'm offended.
Cybertron and Zentradi sound a lot alike. We're gonna need you to give up all production rights to Transformers.
You know what I fucking loved about Robotech? This is gonna be a weird little aside here. Mm-hmm. I love the Robotech model series.
Yeah, you talked about those before. Yeah.
Oh, did you have one of the Mospita motorcycles?
I did. That was the GoBots line. But I've been really into the series, the Robotech Revell series, and this is what I got this week. This is the Japanese version of one of the Robotech models.
Oh shit! Ooh. It's a tank.
Lovely.
Yeah. I'd never seen that before.
It's a double helicopter, like a two-wing helicopter, and what it does is it lifts the other Robotech defenders. It's like an airlift.
Yeah, this is where you started talking about this back when you went down the Bytrons rabbit hole.
That's right, the Bytron rabbit hole. That's where it took me.
Rabbit holes. Hey Walter, you remember all those Gladiatron figs and shit that we got into?
Not really.
Gradion?
No?
You don't remember the Bloon Dragon pirate ship?
Oh,
Web Diver.
Yes.
From the Gradion series.
Now,
or was it called? I thought it was called Web Diver.
It is Web Diver, but they all use the same main character name of Gradion.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you, a lot of people are calling that list we were talking about earlier bullshit. But by God, the artwork for Commander Class Skylynx says differently. Because on that artwork, we see Ramjet, Dirge, and Thrust.
So they wouldn't show it on the box art unless it was implied that it was going to happen.
You know, here's the thing. On
just
Metroplex, we got Sandstorm.
That's true. Long ago when the tablets of prophecy had just been printed, and we were busy deciphering the symbols going, what does it mean? What could it possibly mean?
Why is it burned?
Do you know the only thing I want now? I've got my 3 Voyager cone heads. The only thing I want now is a Voyager Straxus.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's about time.
You know, I could go for a heap and helping of G-Axis.
You know what? A good G-Axis. Not the IDW G-Axis, but the Marvel G-Axis. I agree.
Like, I haven't seen hide nor hair of G-Axis in I don't know how long. Like, what? Kmart?
Last time we saw G-Axis.
KB, yes.
Yeah, that was the original Rid toy.
We got G-Axis in the Generations line, but he was in Safety Orange.
Yep.
Which was so cool.
Blaze orange transformer that you can see from 700 yards away.
I'm hunting dare.
Yeah, he meant to be one of the safest colors, but also represented one of the most badass killers.
Now, see, I want to see this artwork of Skylynx just airbrushed onto the side of a van.
Inagata Davida.
I need to buy a van again.
Van, you're good. You had one at one time.
Yes,
Scott,
I did. I had a
used it for
minivan.
his, quick change.
What type?
It was a Chrysler Voyager. And oddly enough, whenever I was younger, I had a GMC van.
Prophetic.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. But then a tree fell on it
Not so prophetic.
during a tornado.
Okay, prophetic again.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't. This Earthrise and Siege has been so devastating to my wallet.
You know what's really bad, though, is we said they need to really fix their release schedule. And they still haven't, because every other day when I go now, there's a new release.
God, so much.
So we got
out
a bit of a breaking news item here.
Oh, do tell.
So it looks like season 3, the currently airing season of Cyberverse, is going to be the final season.
Well, no shock.
But
Wait, is that Tarn?
But the real news is the thumbnail image that I found for this article, which is goddamn Tarn in the children's show.
Oh my God.
Is he going to be working alone?
I don't know. All the information I have is right here on screen. It's
I know.
This fucking picture.
I'm speculating, but I really don't want him to work alone.
This is crazy. Could you just imagine watching DuckTales and seeing Hannibal Lecter show up?
That's kind of what this is.
I mean, watching flywheels get ground up in a children's cartoon will boost the ratings.
And that's the thing, is Cyberverse is not afraid to, show some horribly grisly shit. Within the first 2 or 3 episodes, they showed Blur just getting completely munched by a rust virus.
Oh boy.
Well, Animated did that previously when they crunched him into a cube.
But they cut off screen for that. For Cyberverse, we saw Blur fucking dissolve.
Isn't that how Ironhide died in
Dark of the Moon?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, but that's a movie theater you had to pay to get into, and not you had access anywhere. When Long Arm dropped off a cube to his secretary, going, "Here, throw this away for me." I was like,
yeah. We never heard anything else about that afterwards.
Oh, he did.
Did he
No, actually, he's alive.
Out of continuity?
Yeah.
Actually, technically, it is canon to the animated universe. God damn it. There was a
BotCon.
Yeah, BotCon, like children's story picture book
The
that
Cybertron
showed Blur.
job.
That showed Blur getting restored.
You know, much like Marvel Cinematic Universe's problem of restoring characters, when you have such a unique way to off a character, I needed to stick because that was pretty fucking savage.
Oh yeah.
That was, I mean, fucking I was like, maybe he got out of it, but when Longarm dropped the cube onto his secretary's table and go, here, do something with this, I was like, no.
What are you gonna do with that?
Oh my god.
I loved the idea of Long Arm in that show.
Dude.
Shockwave.
I just remember TFW's thread for the death of Blur crashed the site. That shit was monstrously great.
A thought occurs to me. Is this version of Megatron came out fairly recently. Note the double fusion cannon.
Oh shit, son!
You think they're gonna retool this into Tarn?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
No, I don't see it.
I reckon this is going to be our first ever Tarn toy. Not in Generations, but in Cyberverse.
But Tarn
the toy line tied into the children's cartoon.
But Tarn didn't have a maze.
But that mace on that figure doesn't look like a mace. It looks like a viral particle, or some sort of berry.
Megatron crosses continuity on the weekends, and he's Darth Plagueis.
I just found out something. I don't know if this is breaking news or not, but I've just learned the singer of the Peanut Butter Jelly Time song has died in an 11-hour police standoff, during which time his brother-in-law Snoop Dogg attempted to calm him down into surrender.
Bummer.
Apparently, the inventor of the Lego Man passed away recently too,
and the inventor of the Konami code.
We're just losing everybody.
Oh, no. Okay. Here's a bit of good news. The guy who used to do the voice of McGruff the crime dog was arrested here in Galveston, Texas, with a shit ton of pot and a fucking grenade launcher.
I need to know what game he's in.
What's going on?
Hold on. I need to know, Walter, specifically what game he's in so I can use the Konami code to unlock him.
That funny thing. Even kids in Canada remember that commercial and the address and everything from the commercial. You know, Scruff, McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Everyone knows that.
Crime Dog actor jailed, and then go
for pot and grenade launcher.
For pot.
I didn't have a problem with the pot. It was the grenade launcher that got me.
The weird thing is, in America, it's my understanding that the government would probably have more of a problem with the pot.
Yeah.
You know what is what's even more of an ironic twist, as Walter screen shares, is that McGruff the crime dog was caught by a drug sniffing dog.
Pulled over for speeding. Police then found diagrams of 2 indoor pot growing operations and a plethora of marijuana seeds. When the police raided his home, they seized 1,000 marijuana plants, 9,000 rounds of ammunition for an assortment of 27 weapons, including a grenade launcher.
That's just my third-party add-on for Botanica officer.
That is nuts.
Holson, how did he get your grenade launcher?
I have a permit for that.
Wink, wink.
I bought it from a police auction in Texas. Why do you ask?
It was 3D printed.
This is I found this by the side of the road. I was going to turn it in for scrap.
I'm just holding that for a friend.
Only you can take a bite out of crime with an M32 Rotary Grenade Launcher.
Remember, kids, only use dummy ammunition whenever that goes through. So you put a hole in the man's chest the size of a fucking shin.
Someone thinks the cartel from Mexico's after him, so he's just like, fucking, I ain't gonna let the Breaking Bad twins kill me.
This is great.
This is the fucking world we're living in, people.
Is this a clue that McGruff was a Decepticon?
Let's go through this again.
Oh, it's McGruff stuff. There we go.
The peanut butter jelly guys. Apparently, Snoop Dogg's brother-in-law has died in an 11-hour police standoff.
Wow.
The coronavirus is apparently so deadly that they are considering canceling the 2020 Summer Olympics in Japan. The McGruff the crime dog was arrested with pot and a fucking rocket launcher. Oh. And Tarn is going to be in Cyberverse.
So, all things considered, pretty good week.
Yeah.
Wholesome, so Sonny has to stand up for a minute because all the blood went to his penis.
This is one for the books, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to Looky What I Found. Thomas, do you got Looky What I Found?
No, I do not, alas.
Wait, what about your little construction project, your 3D print?
It's almost done right now. I'm just attaching the head to the model.
We did not get a good recording, so I think since we were unable to salvage the last recording we did on Sunday, you can mention that as a lookie.
Oh, okay, cool. I've been working on a bunch of Quintesson models, and I have them on my Facebook page. The first one, anyway. Here, let me see if I can show you this. What I'm doing right now. I'm gonna try. You should probably can move on while I'm doing this, just so you don't have to wait on me.
No problem. Wholesome, buddy, do you have a Look What I Found?
Yes, I do. Besides Transformers, there was a lot of other things at the toy fair.
Yes, indeed.
Among other things, McFarlane is releasing a whole bunch of stuff. And there were a couple of things I found very interesting. We got figures from Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Doom, like the Doom Slayer and the Marauder. And more excitingly, Warhammer Space Marines Primaris figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am currently screen sharing that right now.
Is this a like a posable model?
Yes.
Yeah.
McFarlane's going to be releasing it in Ultramarine Blue and Gold, and they're also releasing an unpainted version so that people can customize it and paint it as their own chapters.
Does he have the?
Wasn't there also
on there?
Wasn't there also going to be a Chogokin Space Marine?
Bandai's making one. I don't know what line it's intended for, but there is a high-end Bandai Space Marine also being made, also Ultramarine Intercessor Primaris. But the Bandai Space Marine's like $220.
Yep.
Masterpiece prices.
And pre-orders for the fucker are sold out.
Understandably.
Walter, you're the 40K guy. What's the red skull on his rifle?
Let's see. That's a wax seal being used to hold the purity seals on his gun.
Okay, I thought for some reason someone snuck in a Gears of War reference.
Oh, no. Warhammer 40K predates Gears of War by about 30 years, dude.
Oh, I know it does, but I just figured this was someone being fucking cheeky.
Yeah, that's just a skull with some wax around it.
All right.
Because this bolter rifle has been blessed by the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Man, we need more of this shit in a modern age. We need more religion and warfare. Look, All I'm saying is climate change wasn't an issue when we were sacrificing virgins to the sun god regularly.
This is true, kids. We all know sacrifices burn clean.
Absolutely.
And the environment wasn't full of microplastic affecting everything's behavior.
Dude, they found microplastic at the top of Mount, fucking tallest mountain K2.
Yes. Did you hear about this experiment that was somebody tried? I think in Florida, at a research facility in Florida, they wanted to see what the effects of microplastic were on the human nervous system and on the brain. But in order to do this, you needed a control group of someone who wasn't contaminated with microplastic. And guess what? They couldn't find one. Everyone on Earth is affected.
What about that tribe? What about that tribe in the South Pacific that killed those missionaries?
The Sentinels.
Can we grab one of them? Can we grab one of them to use for control?
I suppose if it didn't immediately, or if that person didn't immediately die from being infected by all of the pathogens, they don't have any immunity to.
True.
Remember, like just being within a few feet of them endangers their entire culture.
So
what we
civilization. To get this experiment working is send 2 astronauts up into space, get them to fuck real good, and make a space baby, and then bring that back.
Space baby. Yeah. We're all contaminated with microplastic, apparently. It's pretty sad.
See, this is one of those things that leads to a phobia. Like, someone out there has a phobia of their own blood, but you tell someone's like, those people are fucking nuts. And then you go, but did you know you have micro particles of plastic in your body that you can't see or even get rid of? And they're going to go, get it the fuck out of me. And they're going to start scratching at their limbs with their nails.
Yeah, the other freaky thing is that some of those microplastics, or some of the particles that are in the polymers anyway, like to bind to certain receptors in the human body and mimic certain hormones. It's really odd.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's so weird that the hairs on one side of my head are pure Tupperware. I don't know where it came from. I don't think it's the plastic particles.
Your hair looks like the hair on Lego figures.
Mike Brickowski.
That's fucking fantastic. Oh my god. Xavier, do you have a look at what I found?
I forget if I do now. I probably
Fair
don't.
enough.
That Lightning Collection Pink Ranger looks amazing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Walter, how about you, buddy?
I've got a couple. Well, in the similar vein as Holson, to talk about something that was shown off at Toy Fair that's not Transformers related, this Lightning Collection Ranger Slayer.
Dude, is that Rita with the pink power coin, or is that Kimberly as Gone Corrupted?
It's the Kimberly from the universe Lord Drakon came from.
Oh, the comic series.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I want to note, her fucking bow is made out of 2 of those swords of darkness.
Yeah. She's got the Green Ranger swords doubled up, baby.
Yeah. Like, this shit's fucking metal, and I love it.
How did she get 2, though?
Fucked if I know.
Still looks amazing.
And my other lookie, since we didn't get a chance to talk about it in our last episode when we were talking about all the Earthrise stuff, the Cyberverse reveals from Toy Fair. So we've got this this new Battle Call subline from Cyberverse, where apparently the Optimus and Bumblebee, the larger ones, have this like voice gimmick thing, but they've also got these little transparent armor bits. I kind of dig the shield and sword and how you can pull the sword out of the shield on the Optimus here.
Yeah.
And then the smaller figures in the line are apparently voice activated. So in theory, you could use the Optimus and Bumblebee to set off their gimmicks.
So you orgasm hard enough and you're going to hear a transformation sound.
Basically, yeah.
Ooh.
And at the smaller size class, we've got this new character, Meteor Fighter, who turns into a brick with wings. A fancy Megatron with a sickle weapon. trying real hard to be Straxus.
He kind of looks like his gladiator version before he took off the helmet. Was like, check out my glorious horns.
I honestly think the helmet makes him look a bit like Galvatron.
That too.
Energon Galvatron.
Starscream, who apparently has a hand on a rope.
What the?
Even Betty.
I guess the cookies were just a little.
That reminds me of. Remember those little capsule toys that you could get
The
for
little
a quarter?
sticky string hand thing.
Yes, that's what that reminds me of.
What do you get when you cross an hour with a bungee cord? My ass.
I'm just imagining like Starscream running around a Decepticon ship whacking people with this little rubber hand thing and just
trying to justify it as a new weapon.
Let's see. We got this new character, Wild Wheel, who got an entire episode devoted to him in the new season.
It's Chuck Norris.
He started off as an Autobot generic, got abandoned on Earth, wound up in a band of outlaws robbing trains, and then came back to Cybertron purely to kill Optimus Prime for leaving him behind.
You know what
Sounds
is
right.
really awesome about this, though, is the fact that when he armors up, he puts on the little baklava face mask as the bandana.
Yeah,
He's got a robber hood on.
I like that he's got this. Is that a light up gimmick in the chest?
yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks almost like a Visionaries thing.
I don't think there were any cowboy visionaries.
Well, now
No,
there
but
now,
you remember
baby.
how they
Yeah.
remember how they had those chest panels? Kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of that.
Let's see. We got a Bumblebee in this smaller half of the gimmick with the sword and spiky armor bits. All right. And then in the Warrior class, we've got this new guy, Hammer Strike or Bite. I can't quite read my handwriting here. Who turns into a hammerhead shark and has a little trident crown on his head.
depth charge?
We've got a Starscream who turns into the Vic Viper.
What the fuck? He does.
That will be fucking mine. Thank you.
He is Vic Viper. Oh my god. Konami gonna sue somebody.
The Duckface Optimus with an axe on his arm.
The
Ugh.
Fisher
Like,
Price axe, yeah.
seriously, look at that face!
No, you know what's fucking freaky though is when you saw the trailer for the Netflix series. Did you see how big Megatron's dick-sucking lips were?
Yeah.
They were.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah,
They were
There's some very
fucking disturbing.
it was kind of giving me Overlord vibes from
Yeah.
IDW.
Let's see. We got a hover car Bumblebee. And then moving on to the Cyberverse Deluxes, an RC that looks much better than the Generations version.
Oh geez.
I am
yeah.
going to be buying a few of these for Paradron Medics.
Good call.
Yep.
And
We got
maybe a roulette too.
yeah.
That looks like it'd be a good mold for a roulette.
Yeah. Actually,
I don't remember that character. What was Roulette again?
she was one of the Sideburn lady repaints from Oatfuck 03.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Okay, I remember them.
Actually, you know what?
I
I
don't
think
remember the
the
names.
I think the Generations RC might actually be a better idea for that because you can take that entire third of her alt mode that detaches to become a hoverboard, and then just peg it onto the side of her arm as a shield to replicate the Sideburn kibble.
Oh, damn, you're right. There's some Photoshop opportunities there for you, bud.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see. We got Grimlock with a crown, who apparently is actually out in Australia right now.
I don't fucking like the lips on these fuckers. Why? Why
it
do they
figures
have
the
lips?
It figures one of the most dangerous Transformers would be out in Australia.
Yeah. We got
Of course.
we got a Hot Rod who is also currently out in Australia.
Dude, he looks like. Doesn't he look like Zachary Levi's Shazam going, lightning from my hands, lightning from my hands?
Little bit.
Yeah, you see it.
Yes.
And the goddamn Witcher logo turned into a Transformer.
Only a matter of time.
which he also got an episode devoted to him in Cyberverse recently, and I am 100% on board for this fucker.
This is Voyager?
Thunder Howl.
Is this Voyager?
No, this is a Cyberverse Deluxe. He's going to be coming with Build-A-Figure Macadam parts.
Another Macadam builder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Hasbro decided to split up the fucking Build-A-Figure across 3 waves.
Interesting greed grab there.
Mm-hmm. If by interesting you mean a shitty idea.
Yes, interesting. God, he's a Zoid.
Yeah. Unfortunate photo taken right as he's puking on the goddamn carpet.
Call it an action effect. He's attacking someone. Please call 911.
I have 5 cats, and I can verify.
It's like, check out the action on this guy. Like, please help. These are my intestines.
Too much blue raspberry vodka.
Someone fed this guy chocolate.
Horking up yarn or
Probably. He's like
eating it, trying to swallow water out of.
Grandma's walking like an old Chinese lady with her hands behind her hips, and she's just shuffling around from room to room going, has anyone seen my blue yarn?
Oh, my God. Moving on to reinforcements. Walter, did you get any reinforcements this week?
Let's see. I've got the current wave of Studio Series Deluxes, so Soundwave, Hot Rod, the RC triplets, and 07 Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The Leader Class Shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. Most of them are on the shelf already, so I don't have them like out and ready to show off. And another recent acquisition is I got an extra copy of the Siege Battlemaster Fire Drive and painted him red to turn into Hotshot's turret.
Nice.
Oh.
Is that a spray paint job?
Yeah.
Nice.
You probably took all the pieces apart and when you did
Which
that,
was
right?
really easy to do because he's just held together with friggin' ball joints.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just took his arms, legs, and gun part off, left the torso black for some contrast.
That turned out really well.
Yeah.
Strip down, put on the bathrobe, put on when all the buffaloes come home.
What I want to do, though, is I also want to take an actual paintbrush to it and put some yellow on those missile pods.
Yeah.
Like on the heads of the missiles.
Yeah. Maybe a little black for contrast, like you can see deep within the well of the missiles.
Yeah.
Like it's his soul. The missiles are the soul of the target master.
Oh God, he's coming right for me.
Every time they shoot somebody, a little bit of them dies inside, just like a real soldier.
Yeah, and then
Oh boy, that got dark.
and then they feel so bad they turn to the camera and cry a bit and is going, "Why do you litter? You made me kill you."
Oh my God. Oh, Xavier, buddy, any reinforcements this week?
A lot like Walters, I found all the Siege figures, all the Studio Series figures he did. So I found the Motorcycle Sisters. I found Hot Rod in his World War II Jeep mode, 07, Mr. Bumblebee again. I don't know what the difference was between this one and the other ones, but I was like, whatever, Studio Series line, need to complete it. Soundwave in all silver. Got me my third brunt, and I happened to find Astro Train.
Nice. I love me some Astro Train.
Mm-hmm.
Siege or Earthrise box?
Earthrise.
Which means you missed the Optimus.
No, I passed on the Optimus because it's Optimus. He's going to be back in stock soon.
Fair point.
I haven't seen any of the Earthrise stuff here in Canada yet.
Definitely sink your hooks into that fucking Astro Train. He's great.
He is.
Oh, I haven't.
You already do?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Siege
I
box.
love that tender.
Dude, he's so so good.
He really is. Amazingly good. Wholesome buddy, any reinforcements?
No, sadly nothing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I didn't get a damn thing this week. I'm a little depressed about that.
Well, Wholesom's got a convention to attend where he's going to put all his Kronar pennies.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's all the way in September, so.
Yeah, I mean, the halls you come back with every 2 years. Is it every 2 years?
Every year.
Every year.
Once a year.
Every time he comes back and he's just like, check out this fucking garbage bag. I think it's full of toys. It might be body parts, but check it out. Now,
man.
Wholesome, how do they make change for Kronars over there? Do they just use a hole puncher?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just go, and that's 3 chads off a Kronar for you. And enjoy.
How about you, Thomas? Any reinforcements this week?
I do. You know those MicroMaster set?
Yeah.
What's it? It's got like 10.
Yes, the 10-pack. I love that MicroMaster set.
I got it. It's brilliant.
I thought you were going to say something.
I'm all set for. I'm all set for when they get those when those MicroMaster bases come out.
Yeah.
So then I can put Ironworks with the new Ironworks weaponizer and all that. I just hope that they get to doing all of those bases.
I thought you were going to say something like, the one that's all 10-pack? Well, I got 11.
Yes.
It's not in a bonus fake.
Well, I also do got the Omega Supreme with the countdown too, so.
Nice, baby.
I
got him a little earlier.
Omega was a great figure.
Dude, I was told he was available at Best Buy. He is not.
It's shocking how good the quality is on him.
I know, because fucking someone at Hasbro really, really fucking hates third party.
I want this thing to be like Aaron Archer's dick. That's what I want this rocket to look like, long and slender.
He has to go
with a claw at the end.
He goes to his engineering core and he says he wanted to look like Archer's dick, and he's like, Archer, Admiral Archer from Enterprise, I guess.
No, like Sterling Archer from Sterling Archer.
Because he was a raptor at one point. Do we want to make it look like a raptor dick?
Guy's dick looks like a dune sandworm.
The spice must flow.
Oh my god. What do you guys got planned for this week?
Rob a bank, but don't tell anyone that.
Okay. Well, I'll edit that part out. I'm curious. I can't wait to see Thomas's prosecutor. But
I know. It's taking a little bit longer, but the thing is, I'm actually almost completely finished now. I just
such a tease.
He's been clicking away. You hear him working hard to get it done.
I do.
You can hear it, can you?
I can. Yeah. I've heard like frantic clicking, click, 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 click.
Delete the evidence. Delete the evidence.
Oh, I hope that doesn't that doesn't become a problem for the episode.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I was kidding.
I was clicking on this side because I was looking up stuff about a mysterious video game that people were trying to find.
Which one?
Polybius?
No, not Polybius. There's a they don't know the name of it. Essentially, they just call it That Evil Farming Game.
Farmville.
And
what?
It was supposedly an old Flash game. That was put out. It was put out somewhere around 2005, 2007, and it was a farming game. But at the beginning of this farming game, it was kind of like Harvest Moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of this game, you and your wife have an argument, and you kill her. So while you're farming, you have to continuously move the body because the police come and keep looking for her.
Oh, this sounds like a home brew of Takeshi's Challenge.
Kind of. So this thing has gotten so much traction. There's actually people right now like trying to recreate this game, and they're not certain if it ever actually existed or anything like that.
This is like creepypasta fuel times 1,000. Yeah.
Right. But there are people that are going to make a version of the evil farming game. But it is fascinating. So if you just go over to Reddit, look for the subreddit, That Evil Farming Game.
Subtitled "Worth Dying For," right, wife?
Oh my god. Okay. So looking forward to whenever they finally remake that. Well, it has been a blast, everyone. Thank you for joining us this week for Good Morning Cybertron. Head on over to our Facebook, check out our Patreon, and you know what? Just hug each other, love each other, and you know what? Never hurts to slip a finger up somebody's butt. Remember that. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't trust the government.
Don't. Yeah, words to live by.